Hey guys, it is Sam here with Northern Card Gaming. Today we've got a video that's a little bit different for you guys. Rather than normal deck lists and other stuff that we do, we're going to do a bit of a product review. So we've got a couple of sets of the Ultimate Guard sleeves that have been provided by our sponsors, by our friends over at Ultimate Guard. We've got the Supreme sleeves. They're a little bit more on the budget side, so the mid-range budget area of card sleeves. And we've got the brand new Katana Sleeves. I've been using these for a week or so now. I picked this pack up actually in Berlin, and absolutely love them. So we're going to go through both sets of sleeves. We'll start with the Supremes. So much like everything that comes from Ultimate Guard, they come in this nice clean packaging, bright white with their blue accents on there. And there's 80 sleeves in this pack. They're not the matte ones. You can get them in a matte, but I just prefer the non-matte ones just for the nice clean finish that the front gives. I think the matte versions kind of dull your cards a little bit more, so I really like these particular sleeves out of the two. As I said, the super high clearness, really clear to see all your cards, show off that shine. Good professional gameplay. Longer playability and lifetime. These are pretty good for a mid-range, like I say, mid-range budget sleeve. They're pretty good. They last. No PVC, and they're a really nice fit around your cards as well. So I'm going to show you a couple of the cards that I've got sleeved up right now. So this is just a few from my Blacephalon deck. So as you can see, the reverse hollow, the shine comes out really nice on these cards. Again, on the Beast Energy is really nice. And finally on the Fire Crystal, that Fire Crystal just looks really sharp, really clean. I really like, like I say, for a mid-range sleeve, I think these are absolutely spot on. They do tend to have this little, if I just sort of tilt the card around a little bit, they do have this little kind of, almost not warping, but you can kind of see the funny glare that comes off them a little bit. They don't quite sit flat and smooth just on the front. But I mean, again, they're not super expensive. I think these retail at around £5 or €6, €6. So they're kind of a nice mid-range sleeve, and they're never going to be perfect. You're going to get the odd one or two that do have this little kind of odd pattern on them. But overall, they have been super nice. So I've been using these. I've used these for a few cups and a few tournaments now. Used them in Berlin, used them a couple of cups since we came back. As you can see, this is the deck I have used, or the same set of sleeves I have used. They're very clean. Odd little ding maybe across the bottom corner there. If I can just get that focus, sort of one in the middle there maybe. But overall, for the amount I've used these sleeves, I am super impressed with them. The shuffle feels pretty nice. They kind of glide into each other. Odd little catch. I think you can just about hear one there. But yeah, for the most part, really nice set of sleeves. Show off the cards nicely. Even stuff like my energies that are nice and foil, you can still see that foil pattern through there. So yeah, for a mid-range sleeve, I think these have been really good. They've certainly met expectations, if not exceeded, compared to some other brands. So a competitor brand I've got here had quite a few dings with these. I sort of find myself replacing these every tournament or so, even for a cup, 6 or 7 rounds. We're then kind of looking to replace these. There's a few, you can see there, a couple of wavy lines beginning to form across the top of some of these sleeves, which just haven't happened with the Supremes. They're really super clean cut on the top. They're not too long for your cards, as you can see from the ones I was showing. Hold your cards really nicely. They've got sort of an equal board around all the edges, which prevents that kind of weird warping line across the top. They're all fairly uniform still. After the amount of play that I've used them for, and a little bit of testing in between as well when I haven't bothered unsleeving into testing sleeves. So yeah, really impressed with these for the price and for the kind of range. And then we're on to the next ones. We're on to these Katana Sleeves. So these are the brand new kind of premium Ultimate Guard sleeves. You get a few more in the pack here. You get 100 in the pack. Again, standard size, really ideal fit. I'll show you some cards in a moment. Again, we've got this super sleek white packaging that we sort of come to expect from Ultimate Guard, with the sort of bits of blue. You've got all the social media detail on there, and again, just your little explanation on the side. Made in Japan, Really high quality clearness. I'll show you that on the cards in a second. I've got a few different decks sleeved up in these, so I can show you a few different card games as well. Useful for tournament gameplay. They are all uniform. They are all. I've not had a bad pack of these yet. No miscut sleeves or anything like that. So they're all very uniform. Really long lifespan. I'm so impressed with these. Dragon Shield were the premium sleeve I used to go to. And I think I'm going to be changing over to these Katanas now because they really do last. I was surprised how long they do last as well. Really good shuffling, which I'll show you in a minute. The shuffling is just second to none. They Ultra Pro level of shuffling, the Ultra Pro Eclipse level of shuffling, but they last like Dragon Shield. There's a really nice mix in here of they've just found a really good blend of how to get these sleeves together. I elected to go for the purple. They look a little bit dark on here. But these are the purple sleeves. I'll show you that just when we get into the sleeves now. So a few games that I have got sleeved up with these, I've got my Dragonball stuff sleeved up in these, so you can see again on these. Just look how clean these cards look inside here. They're absolutely stunning. Again, just the shine comes through really well. They look super clean. They're super precise. And even on the sort of the non-hollow cards, they just look so smooth, so clear. They're just silky smooth on the front. That's the only word I can think of. They do have a bit of a matte back finish. If we can just get the camera to focus there. But they're not quite as aggressive as sort of the Dragon Shield range. So obviously, we show you a Dragon Shield sleeve here. They tend to be a lot more rough, a lot sort of deeper grooves on those. Whereas these are really fine matte, just to give that extra bit of grip as you're shuffling with these. But they do shuffle super nicely. I've got a couple more card games sleeved up in these. I've got my KeyForge stuff in these as well. I invested in these for KeyForge. I originally had my KeyForge in just Ultra Pros. But again, just the shuffle feel and stuff to get off these, they were well worth the investment to kind of move up to the Katanas. And then we've got my sort of my main Pokemon deck, my Pikachu and Zekrom tag team deck. Like, look at this. It's absolutely perfect. And they really do just shine, and they don't glare, they don't ding, they don't scratch. And they just keep your cards looking incredible. So I use these for 9 rounds at Bristol day 1, and I've also used them for a cup and a challenge since. So yeah, really good quality. And if I just grab the kind of deck here, I can show you the shuffle feel on them is just awesome. I mean, if I just try and be a little bit quieter, there's no edges catching, and they just glide between the cards, and they're just absolutely spot on. Again, on the front, all the cards shine, all the cards gleam. When we take a look at the corners and the edges, there's very little damage, and like I say, I've used these for probably around 15 to 18 rounds of gameplay, and they're just still in immaculate condition, which kind of only had from Dragon Shield previously. It's the kind of only quality I've sort of had from Dragon Shield previously, but these are really up there with those sort of sleeves. And again, just the way they fit around the cards. You can see they're super tight around the borders. I have had one or two that sort of slip up, and you can kind of see them just slipping at the top, but you just a little pat down and they're back there snug. But that tends to be sort of later on in the day, so they've had a few rounds of shuffling by then. And like I say, just a little tap on top and gets them back into position. Unlike maybe the Dragon Shield, so we just show a Dragon Shield sleeve, these tend to have quite a high border at the top. So the Katanas are just slightly shorter, which for me I prefer. I've always had this problem with Dragon Shields, again, a little bit like the Ultra Pros we showed before. If I can just get the camera to focus, maybe we get a couple of the sleeves together. The camera will just pick that up a little bit more. Always had this kind of weird warping problem after a few weeks with the Dragon Shields, where that kind of happens. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up very well, but you can sort of see that kind of warping issue that you have with the Dragon Shields, just because they're a little bit too long, so they kind of warp around at the top. But yeah, for me, I would give these an absolute 10 out of 10. I think they're just brilliant. I think, as I say, this is one of my favourite cards in the deck at the moment, and I think the quality is just second to none. So yeah, highly recommend these. I think these are a bit more expensive. They retail at about £9.99, or they're kind of on the €12 mark. So yeah, but again, just they're well worth the money, and I've now invested in a few packs because I've got the Pokemon, I've got the Dragon Ball stuff in there, and I've also got the KeyForge stuff in them. So Katana Sleeves, absolutely perfect, second to none. Go and get yourself a pack. We will be we're launching our website soon with NCG. I know Adam's busy putting all that together, so it won't be long until we have all these things stocked up on our website as well. So keep an eye out for that is coming, hopefully at the end of this month, if not into June. But yeah, keep an eye out on the website, because both of these sets of sleeves will be available on the website. Supremes are your more budget ones, again £5 to €6 ish. The Katana is a little bit more expensive at sort of £10, €12, $12. So, but really loving Ultimate Guard stuff at the moment, and it has just been spot on for us as part of the NTG team. Like I say, we were given these by sponsors, and we just couldn't be any happier with them. Super good performance sleeves. So yeah, as I said, I've been Sam of NCG. Check out all our sponsors, visit our website once it's up and running. All the links will be posted for that on Facebook. But for now, yeah, see you soon. Have a great week. Goodbye.